As many as 36 million Americans are deaf or hard of hearing, and only a small percentage of them are using assistive technology to help mitigate hearing impairments. But Worth Hearing Center wants to change that. And Dr. Callie Beecham is an audiologist, and she joins me this morning with more information.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for joining me. So first, let's talk about the services that y'all offer at Worth Hearing.
Okay. Worth Hearing Center, we're an audiology practice, and we provide hearing services, vestibular testing, as well as tinnitus management.
Okay.
And we're a private practice, we're an audiology-based practice, which means we approach things more on the medical side of things. We're here to treat hearing loss, not just sell someone a hearing aid.
Right, and that's great, you know, that it's not just a product, but you really are wanting to make the quality of life better.
Yes.
So how common is hearing loss today, and what are some of the causes of it?
Hearing loss is very common. There's about 1 in 10 Americans with hearing loss. That number, most people think just old people have the hearing loss. That number's inching down. We're seeing younger and younger people with hearing loss. Many things cause hearing loss. The number one is noise exposure. Aging process, there can be hereditary factors that cause that. It can be as simple as wax impaction in your ear canal.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so the causes can be pretty vast.
Wide-ranging, yes.
Okay, now as you mentioned, and I think this is important because I'm a father, and so, you know, protecting my little ones and their hearing, how can we prevent hearing loss with our little ones? What sort of tools as moms and dads do we have for that?
It's a big problem. It's becoming more of a big problem. You could monitor the earbuds that are in the ears. Kids are walking around with earbuds constantly. Kind of makes you wonder not just about the ear, but the brain and what that's doing to their auditory system. But you could monitor. There are MP3 players that actually limit the amount of volume that they can attain through the earbuds. If you can hear them, it's too loud.
Right. And sometimes you can. That's kind of the scary thing, right?
It is.
Well, so now let's talk about hearing instruments because they have evolved over the years and they're getting smaller and smaller as technology is getting better and better. So let's talk about some of the options available.
Wide range. Most people have memories probably of a grandfather or an aunt who had a big, giant hearing aid that made a lot of noise. It's not like that anymore. It's no wonder that people would resist to say, if they're starting to have hearing problems, to say, well, I don't want that. Well, you don't have to have that. We have a lot of instruments that hide really well in the ear, some that stay in the ear for an extended period of time. Not only do they look much better than they used to, they actually work much better than they used to. So I have patients now that will put the new hearing aids on their ears and they say, is it on? And that might seem like a weird thing, but that's actually wonderful. Hearing aids in the past were really noisy. I mean, it was exhausting to wear them all day. Patients are able to wear them all day and just have effortless hearing, which is really the goal. It improves your life to be able to just sit back and enjoy your family and friends through better hearing.
Right. Now, one common ailment, and this is something that I actually, during the break, I was telling you, some people suffer from tinnitus. It's sort of ringing in the ears. What causes that, and what can we do to treat it?
Yep, tinnitus is very, very common. There's about 50 million people with tinnitus in this country. And there's with hearing loss, like with hearing loss, there's a lot of things that can cause it. The number one, well, let's back up a little bit. Tinnitus is actually a symptom of something else.
Okay.
So it's important to get a medical workup, which should include a hearing evaluation, because it is usually related to the ears. Specifically, the inner ear is usually the cause of the tinnitus.
Okay.
And if the cause of the tinnitus is curable, then maybe if it's a piece of wax in your ears and we remove that, the tinnitus goes away.
And it's gone. Wow.
If it's like the other type of tinnitus, there's not actually a quote-unquote what we think of as a cure, but there are definite management strategies. We have a clinic that we specialize in tinnitus management. It's called Tinnitus Specialists of New Mexico, and we specialize in helping someone manage their tinnitus to become not something that interferes with their life.
Great. And you have a holiday promotion coming up,
We do.
right? So what are the details on that?
We're really excited about this. What we're asking people to do is submit an essay to our website. It can be about yourself or someone that you love who is very deserving of a pair of hearing aids. And we're going to pick a winner and give them a nice, good pair of hearing aids for the holidays so they can enjoy their family and friends during the holiday season.
That is so cool.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Fantastic. Well, how can viewers contact you and learn more?
Well, they can call our office. It's 505-872-4327, or come to our website. It's www.worthhearing.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for all the information.
Fun.
Absolutely.